The Agentic Enterprise, the next operating system for business. We are entering a world where companies are no longer designed around human workflows, but around networks of autonomous AI agents that plan, act, and self-optimize. This is not automation. This is not digital transformation. This is the rise of the Agentic Enterprise, and it will fundamentally rewrite competitive advantage in the next 5 years. What is the agentic model? In a classical company, workflows are linear. Humans execute tasks. Technology supports. In an agentic company, workflows are non-linear, self-generating, and outcome-driven. AI agents, autonomous software entities, can interpret goals, plan actions, coordinate with other agents, integrate with enterprise systems, and execute end-to-end processes without step-by-step human instructions. Key points. Agent equals multi-step reasoning plus tool use plus autonomous action. Agents collaborate, agent-to-agent networks. Humans supervise, validate, and govern. Why this matters? The strategic shift. For senior leaders, this shift is not about technology, it's about operating leverage. In an agentic enterprise, a team of 10 humans can supervise 200 to 400 AI agents. Cost curves shift from linear to exponential. Entire functions can operate 24/7 with near-zero marginal cost. Decision cycles compress from days to minutes. This creates 3 strategic advantages: extreme operational efficiency, near real-time decision-making, outcome-aligned processes versus task-aligned work. How agentic operating models work. A. Agentic value chains. Every function, sales, operations, finance, HR, becomes a chain of agents collaborating. Examples. A forecasting agent signals a procurement agent updates to a pricing agent. A compliance agent monitors risk continuously, triggers an audit agent, escalates to a human arbitrator. B. Small, autonomous human teams. Traditional hierarchies collapse. Instead of 6 management layers, we see agentic pods. 3 to 7 humans, supervising 50 to 300 autonomous agents. Focused on outcomes, not tasks. C. Always-on optimization. Agents do not wait for quarterly reviews. They optimize continuously, measuring outcomes every second. Case applications. 1. Agentic finance. Continuous close. Self-correcting ledgers. Agents scanning anomalies, forecasting liquidity, adjusting cash positions. 2. Agentic supply chain. Autonomous demand sensing. Agents negotiating with suppliers. Exception handling escalated only to humans. 3. Agentic sales or commerce. Buyer-side agents browse catalogs, compare pricing. Seller-side agents respond, negotiate, configure offers. Entire commerce flows become agent-to-agent. 4. Agentic HR. Talent matching agents. Compliance or documentation agents. Predictive retention agents. What leaders must do now. 1. Redesign the operating system. Org design becomes a capability architecture, not a hierarchy. You must define which workflows become agentic, how agents coordinate, human approval or escalation layers. 2. Build an agentic governance framework. Focus on safety, guardrails, auditability, role boundaries, decision rights for AI versus humans. 3. Develop a human-in-the-loop mastery layer. Humans evolve from task executors to strategy supervisors, orchestrators, scenario analysts. Key competencies required. Prompt engineering for enterprise systems. AI governance literacy. Multi-agent oversight. Critical decision arbitration. 4. Invest in a unified data plus API ecosystem. Because agents require high-quality data, secure tool access, standardized interfaces, enterprise-wide interoperability. Challenges and risks. 1. Fragmentation risk. If every department builds agents independently, you create chaos. Algorithmic silos worse than digital silos. 2. Governance collapse. Without clear oversight, agents can misinterpret goals, escalate bad decisions, exploit loopholes, create compliance exposure. 3. Talent shock. Most companies lack AI supervision skills, cross-functional orchestration capabilities, agentic system designers. 4. Legacy system bottlenecks. Legacy ERP and fragmented data architectures can block agentic transformation for years. This becomes a board-level CAPEX planning issue. The next 5 years, the new competitive frontier. The firms that win in the agentic era won't simply automate tasks. They will redesign the very architecture of how value is created. The shift is as big as the jump from manual labor to industrial automation, from paper to digital, from cloud to AI. And once an industry's leaders adopt agentic operating models, the efficiency gap becomes irreversible. Call to action. If you lead a team, a division, or an entire company, your next 5 years will depend on how quickly you adopt, scale, and govern agentic workflows. Start small. Experiment fast. Build the governance before the scale. The Agentic Enterprise isn't the future. It's the new operating system of business. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video, like and subscribe to the channel.